Hi, and happy Friday. And if you can't tell from this right here, Smor's back. She came back right after I posted that TikTok saying she's still gone. So, and I forgot to let you guys know that she was back. But, anywho. So, yesterday I was supposed to be dispensing, but, fun fact, it was busy, so I got pulled to go pick. And yeah, I was supposed to pick until my lunch. So I got back from break and I got told, so and so told me to tell you to go pick until your lunch. And I was like, okay, hour and a half, good. I'll go pick. And then I went to my lunch and I was coming back from my lunch and I get a phone call and it's another team lead and they're just like, go pick. And I'm like, or more likely, they're go pick. And I'm like, okay. I had a feeling I was going to anyways because Hannah went on break while I was on lunch, and she told me how many picks we had, and it was over 1,000, and I was like, okay. And yeah, so I picked yesterday when I was supposed to be dispensing, but only because management told me to go pick. And yeah. But no, I got home yesterday and I started editing episode 1 of Threadheads. Yeah, this episode is like 2 hours, so I didn't expect it to be 2 hours, but I guess that's what I get when I have like, I don't know how many stories, a lot of stories, but I'm putting in my opinions on the stories as well. So, yeah. And then, today, I was picking. So, I was actually supposed to be picking. So, I was picking today. And then I got home and I started editing Threadheads again. Or at least I was finishing up some editing. I still have some more to do. I'm quite literally, I honestly don't like the sound of my own voice, guys, to be honest, but that's the joys of all this. You got just more. We got just more. Yes, we got just more. I don't know how you all who are following me can stand my voice, but yeah. Also, I just got out of the shower. Don't mind the hair. It is a hot mess, but yes, I will brush it eventually. I have to brush it before I go to bed, but I also have to put on my nose strip to clean the pores on my nose. So, all well and good on that as well. But I gotta go to bed. I work 6 to 3 tomorrow. So, anywho, I will see you guys Monday. And hopefully I won't forget what I was doing the next 3 days. Because I think I'm 6 to 3, 6 to 3, 7 to 4. I honestly don't know. I know I'm 6 to 3 tomorrow, but I need to charge my phone. It's at 47%. Six to 3, 7 to 4, 6 to 3. Okay, so I was right about the times swapped 2 days. So 6 to 3, 7 to 4, 6 to 3. And I think the week after that it's 6 to 3, 6 to 3, 5 to 2, 6 to 3, 6 to 3. Then off 2 days, and then 6 to 3, 6 to 3. And then Thanksgiving week, it's 6 to 3s and 5 to 2s still. So, yay. Oh, why did I do that? Guys, I just took off my TikTok. I was watching something. I will find it again. Trust. Anyways, I will see you guys Monday. It's my 6 to 3 day. So, and I also got to record 100 Baby episode tomorrow. So it's out on Tuesday. Hopefully the sound doesn't screw with me again. Anyways, bye guys. See you Monday. Hi, and happy Monday from me and Smor. She's in a clingy kind of mood, but she doesn't like being on camera. So she wanted to be on my desk, so I picked her up. Anyways, so Saturday I was supposed to be dispensing, but I got to like 7 o'clock because Saturday was my 6 to 3 day. I'll hold your hand. Anyways, I got to 7 o'clock and I got told, go pick. I was like, okay. And I was supposed to only, I think I was supposed to only pick for a little while, but I picked all day. I was doing GMDs, and then I got told after GMDs to go back into automated, and I was like, I was supposed to be dispensing, but okay. And my team lead was just like, oh, that's right, still go into automated. I was like, I was just gonna go into automated. You didn't have to tell me twice. And then yesterday, I was on picking, so yay. But from 11 to 12, because my lunch was at 12, so that hour I got asked to be in staging to help with staging. I'm choking on saliva. But yeah, and then last night my dad went to the ER because his hand was swollen, and I won't sugarcoat it. He petted Smor. I'm trying to pick something up off the floor. It's my tweezers. He was petting Smor, and I told him the day before she was nesting and that she probably wouldn't want anybody touching her. And he's just like, no. And because she was outside for 5 days, and she was in heat while she was outside, and there is a male stray cat living in the woods around our house, and so she came back pregnant. I know, because whenever she's pregnant, her behavior changes. She goes from being, I don't care, I'll go lay over here by the window, to I constantly want to be by your side. Hence why she's right here. She's constantly by my side. But she only wants me by her side. And yeah, so she kind of bit his hand, and it right here, and now it was swollen. But he is taking some IV antibiotics, and he's fine. Oh, look at that, I cut myself. I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, he's fine. He has diabetes, so his hand was going to swell anyways. They did labs. They haven't come back yet, but he's fine. His hand's going down. He says it itches. But yeah, so he went to the ER last night, and they admitted him for observation to make sure, because he is diabetic, to understand or see if there was anything bad happening with that, because it was swelling so bad. And then today, because he was in the ER, he got admitted. I stayed home from work today. I called out because Mom wasn't feeling well, and she needed a driver to bring her up to visit Dad at the hospital. And we were there for a good 4 hours. We ate lunch with them, and then at 2:30 we left. And then I went to the store, grabbed some stuff for dinner. We came home. I dropped her off, had to run back up to the hospital with some inhalers for him because he said he couldn't breathe. And then my sister showed up as well because she was getting off work, and it was on the way home from her work. And she stopped in and said hi to him. And then we left because I had to go make dinner for me, Mom, and my brother. And she had to go make dinner for her and her kids. And then while I was making dinner, he called again, and he goes, I need a new Omnipod, which, for those who don't know, is the insulin pod that goes anywhere on your body that gives you insulin. And he was running out of that, so he needed a new pod. So we brought that up for him, and a change of clothes, because he was in the same clothes for 2 days now. Yay. Hopefully he can come home tomorrow morning. He only had 2 doses of the IV antibiotics left, so yeah. And then I went to my sister's house because she had a IPSY, or ISPY, or IPSY, however you say it. It's IPSY. It's the makeup brand. She had one of those packages, and so I went over to her house and brought her that and a shovel because she has rotten pumpkins on her front porch because we live in Florida and they carve pumpkins, and that's just what happens in Florida. Though it is 50 degrees outside right now, it be cold and I'm not used to it. It's not cold in my house, so I'm wearing a tank top. But I'm pretty sure once I turn on my fan, I'm gonna be under the covers. So while I was at my sister's house, I was hanging out with my niece, and my niece gave me some lip oil. And then I went and hugged my niece goodbye, and I gave her a kiss, and I cut myself. Apparently. I'm going to take a picture and send that to her, so when she opens it in the morning, be like, look, not only did I bump you with my tooth, I cut my lip. Yay. But yeah, every time I come home, Smor is constantly going, meow. And so that kind of, for me, sounds like, Mom. And I just want to be like, you did it to yourself. You were the one that went outside. You didn't have to go outside. Got yourself pregnant. I get it. She was in heat, but after she gives birth this time, I will get her fixed. Trust. I cannot afford any more cats. No more kittens. And when she's pregnant, she eats more. So, yay. But yeah. Also, on the upside, today dropped my very first episode of Threadheads. It is available on Spotify. At the end of this video, I will have the picture of the Spotify code. So you guys can have that. Also, it should also be on Apple Podcasts. I believe I put it up there with the RSS link. So if you search up on Apple Podcasts, Threadheads, you should be able to get it there. Or you guys can go to my website because there will be a link there for the for the podcast. I will have the picture for Spotify, and that will be on the homepage. And same with the Apple Podcasts. I will get that on there as well. And my site right now is my-site R19159CX Paulaversepods PAULAPODS.wix-vibe.com. And yeah, I will also have a page for the episodes, and on the episode pages we'll have the episode numbers, and when you click into that, it will have a list of all of the stories that I read for this episode. And when I drop another episode, it will be the same way. So it will have a comment page, so if you guys want to leave comments and have a discussion there, you can. I will be welcome for it. Side note as well, I was going to record my 100 baby today, but like I said, I went to the hospital 3 separate times today, plus doing all the stuff for my podcast and helping my mom and making dinner and all that. I was running around all day and I was never home. So, yeah. Or when I was home, I was doing other things. So I was busy the whole time. But yes, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Hi, hello, and happy Wednesday. I quite literally had just gotten out of the shower, got dressed. My hair is still wet, needs to be brushed. It's the return of the wet hair saga. Anywho, Dad's back. He got back yesterday morning. But I wasn't able to do much because I was doing stuff for Mom and Dad, and then so I woke up, made Mom breakfast, coffee, made me breakfast, and in the midst of eating my breakfast, Dad called and said, oh, I also made tea. I called Dad and said, how do you make your tea normally? Because he normally sun teas it, so he puts the water and the tea bags in the jar and he sets it out in the sun. Anywho, so I did that, and I called him, was like, how many bags do you normally use? How many bottles of water? So on and so forth. And he told me those, and I got a zit writer. Life. I'll fix it later. And then Mom went to go take a shower, so he hung up the phone so Mom could shower. And then, ooh, my light just died. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll do it like this anyways. I recorded today. That's why it died. But he came home yesterday because he called in the middle of my breakfast saying, they're releasing me. And we're like, okay. I was like, okay, let me finish eating and I'll get dressed and I'll drive you up there. And Mom goes, okay. So I finished eating, drank my coffee, and got dressed, and we went up there. And it was freezing. I tell you, it was cold yesterday. Cold. And then we got up there. We got there around like 11 o'clock. And we were there until like 1. So Dad got to eat lunch there. He was released. I drove us to Walmart. And we got some stuff for lunch and some manwich, because we were gonna have manwich last night for dinner. But apparently, what we had in the freezer was Swiss steak and not hamburger. And Dad said we had hamburger, and he forgot that we had Swiss steak. But we didn't have any hamburger. We had Swiss steak. So, ta-da! I had taken it out. I'm like, I don't think this is hamburger. And then by this time, it's already like 2, 3 o'clock, and it's already thawed out. And I look at Mom's like, I don't think this is hamburger. And she looks at it, and she goes, I don't think so. I don't think it is either. And I open it, and I was like, it's Swiss steak. And she's like, okay, I guess we're having Swiss steak for dinner. I'm like, okay. We can have potato salad and with it. She's like, okay. And then I threw some corn on while I was making dinner. So not only am I not a good chef, I don't really cook. I barely know how to cook. But last night I made dinner. I made Swiss steak and potato salad and corn. And homemade gravy at that. The only reason why I know how to make a roux to begin with is because of Teeny. So thanks for that knowledge, Teeny. I appreciate it. Then today I got up and did my laundry. And I got more books. These three right here and these 4 came in the mail last night, along with Carrie's Christmas present. So the books are mine. The Christmas present's in the closet. She doesn't watch my videos. It's fine. But she already knows what she's getting for Christmas because I told her, because she picked it out because I broke something of hers. It was accidental, but you know, cat's leaving. But yeah, so I got up today, made Mom and Dad breakfast, made Mom a cup of coffee. I didn't make Dad a cup of coffee, but that's fine. I think he made his own cup of coffee. Then I started recording, or did my laundry. Then I started recording. And then midway through recording, I went and made lunch for Mom and Dad and myself. And then I came back and recorded, and I finished, and I started taking a break. And then it was time for Dusty, so I just started and relaxed for the rest of the day. And I'm just now getting to do this, and it's 11 o'clock, and I need to go to bed. And anyway, yeah, so I hope your guys' last 2 days weren't as eventful as mine. My week was a freaking roller coaster, but yeah. Oh. Looks like she came back. She jumped on the bed. I didn't even notice. Anywho, I will see you guys Friday. Bye, guys. A girl likes you. Are you